decision, including the suspension from the Zach Smith domestic abuse allegation.
The decision was a result of cumulative events and health number one, the fact that we have an elite coach on our staff, the fact that our program is very healthy, we recruited very well, all played a significant role in this. I can't say this is the reason, but there's cumulative reasons that we're at this point.
You say the summer is one goal in that accumulation? Sure.
Athletic Director Gene Smith, meanwhile, said that Urban exceeded expectations and elevated the quality and status of the program as well as Big Ten football, and Urban did all that he could do.
The hallmark of great leadership is to leave a program better than you found. There's little doubt that Urban has done that. Our nation is deeply grateful for the peak experiences we have all had cheering for his magnificent teams.
Meyer, by the way, was asked if he would ever coach again, said he believes he won't, then said he's fairly certain that he would not. After taking the day off yesterday, Wings on the ice tonight. They're wrapping up a short two-game homestand with the Lightning. We'll have it for you right here on the ticket at 7:10. Team also announcing Anthony Malkin will be out 4 to 6 weeks after suffering a hand injury. And Michigan on the hardwood tonight, looking to remain undefeated. They're playing at Northwestern down in Evanston. You can hear it on AM 950 at 8:30. We're going to take an update next. I'm Ryan Woolley. For more, go to 97ontheticket.com.
In 3.6 miles, turn left onto Lone Pine Road.
Still some good texts coming in here at 97136. Again, just asking you, because Stoney decided to get angry last night at Reggie Jackson in a meaningless December basketball game. Pounded the desk that we were sitting at. I was right next to him, and he spilled his Coca-Cola all over me, my chair, my bag, my iPad, keyboard, whatever you want to call it as well. Turn your microphone on. Oh yeah, poor thing, I felt bad for you. Huh? Why do I always have to turn it on? Well, and Stoney, of course, it didn't go and get paper towel or, really make any real attempt to clean it up. He just... He offered to lick it clean. I thought that was odd. He just... Okay, you guys started that during our crosswalk last night. Is that Stoney just randomly shouting out words?
Mexicans.
Yeah, so... Is that Mexican salad?
Here's the backstory on that. Obviously, you guys know we got the new software here. And I was browsing through the different boards for each show, and I came across the morning show, and the first drop they have up in the top left is...
Mexicans.
I had never even heard it before.
So you were browsing through the morning show's drops and found those.
Well, I had to scroll by that to get to ours.
How do we like the new...
Salad.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Stoney. How do you like the new software?
Like it a lot. It's actually a lot better.
Do you prefer the hardware, or do you like the software? That's fine.
No, the soft, sometimes I prefer it soft over hard.
Okay. All right, just checking. But don't sit there and shake your head like you're above it all. I want no part of any of that conversation. Oh, he's playing the Valenti role now, isn't he? Yes, he is. He is. Touchdown, Lakers! Stony Coke moment. My Stony Coke player, Justin Advocator. It's a good one. The one that made you just pound the table and spill a Coke. Fair enough. Here come the Andre Drummond votes. I knew those would be coming in. Well, clearly. I've got one for Dave Warner as well, a.k.a. Coach Jet Sweep. Yeah, that's Mike texting in and roll up. Fair enough, sure. How about, and I hate to say this, well, I don't hate to say it, but now that he's gone, James McCann at the plate for the Tigers. Oh, yeah. 2 strikes, automatic out. Every time. Yeah, when you got to 2 strikes. And one more really quick here, 97136 Jefferson in Ann Arbor. Apparently Jamie and Heather really got on Stoney this morning for not cleaning the Coca-Cola up with a paper towel. Oh, they did? I didn't hear it. I'm not up early enough to catch their show. But they should have shamed him. Ridiculous. I had to go get it.
I thought you set your alarm for 6 a.m. every morning to listen.
Yeah, well, wait. Man, if you miss a day, you miss a lot. Yeah. Who told them the story? Apparently it was brought up at some point this morning on the show. Oh, Stoney brought it up. Okay, yeah. He darked on himself, clearly. Okay. Yeah. I actually give him credit. He darked on himself. He did dark on himself. Yes. Yeah, there you go. All right, the phone number is 248-539-9797. Ticket text is at 97136. We'll get back into the Urban Meyer situation and stepping away down in Columbus. We got plenty of sound for you coming out of that as well. But I want to get to Kareem Hunt. We haven't had
really much of an opportunity to, address this situation as Kareem Hunt dealing with, the domestic violence issue that happened back in February. The video recently coming out via TMZ. Somehow the NFL couldn't get their hands on the video. Absolutely ridiculous about the situation. The Kansas City Chiefs immediately releasing Kareem Hunt. Some people are praising the Chiefs and they're holier than thou. I don't want to get into any of that. But you have a couple of questions to ask, and I found one of your answers to this question particularly interesting. If you want to, set this up in your own way.
Should the Lions sign Kareem Hunt? No, I'm not going to be that obvious. Two questions, and they do go side by side. Do you think Kareem Hunt will get a second chance and play again in the NFL? And two, do you think he deserves one? And I am going to say yes to both. Just because if you start drawing lines in the NFL, then you've got to boot a lot of people off who got second chances. And actually, not just the NFL, in sports and all walks of life, you got to start booting people off that got second chances. So I will say, yeah, he'll get a long suspension. He'll do some time suspension-wise, not time because he hasn't been arrested or charged with anything, and somebody will sign him and he'll play probably after an 8-game suspension next year. Yes, and yes. Go ahead and play the holier than thou game. I know everybody likes to, and it's perfectly acceptable. I'm not going to hate on anybody but I live in a real world, and I do.
Do you?
Yes, I do, and in a second chance world, believe it or not.
Well, look, plenty of people have gotten second chances in life, and at different opportunities. I just don't understand how you come to, like, I was actually jarred when you said, yes, I believe he deserves a second chance. And I don't think using other people, or other players maybe as a reason why he deserves a second chance, I don't know that is enough to back it. Like, I do think that there should be more consequences. Like, just because you say, well, the NFL just brings in anyone, they don't really seem to care, that doesn't mean that he should actually get a second chance.
So why would you be drawing the line on him and not on anybody else?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I would have drawn the line on, what what was his name? From the Panthers that signed with the Cowboys. Was it Greg Hardy? It was Greg Hardy. Yeah. Greg Hardy. He didn't deserve, a second chance or a third chance or a fourth chance. Reuben Foster doesn't deserve, another chance. And I get the NFL is going to NFL and they'll bring in criminals. They won't bring in a guy like Colin Kaepernick, even though the Washington Redskins are certainly in dire straits and desperately need a legitimate quarterback outside of Mark Sanchez. I don't think that those guys deserve second chances. It's just like I don't think that Kareem Hunt deserves a second chance. And him saying, I wasn't raised that way and this isn't me, and things like that, trying to essentially deflect and make excuses for his behavior. I don't agree with it. I don't want to see some PR tour.
I don't agree with it either, and I don't want to see a PR tour, but I also don't know, what do you do with people that, A, have not been arrested or charged with anything, B, committed some sort of heinous act, at least according to the video. Do you just toss them all aside and nobody could ever earn a living again?
See, but the evidence was there. Like if it was so soon
if it was such compelling evidence, then why wasn't he ever charged?
Well, that's another question for the police, that showed up to the situation and talked with both sides. How did they not either A, review it, or if they did, not come to the conclusion that some sort of charges needed to be filed? That's a question that needs to be asked, I think, for higher people, than you and I. But to me, to say that he deserves a second chance, I just don't understand where you come from when you say that. That's all.
Because that's how I live my life. Most people, not all acts deserve a second chance, but most acts deserve a second chance. And I'll even throw this out there.
This one's so heinous. When you're talking about
There's been more heinous ones. And Ray Rice would have gotten a second chance if he wasn't up there in years and it was such a horrible video. He would have. I guarantee you. But let me just throw this out there. There was a report that in the police report, and again, it's just report because the police aren't charged in anything, so it's in the police report. Does it change your opinion at all on Kareem Hunt if one of the people there called him
well, she shoved him first, so he's allowed to do what he wants. Or she said something to him, so he's allowed to respond and get physical with her.
Turn left
That
onto
almost
Lone
just
Pine Road.
softening it or making it acceptable.
I don't know. In no way am I saying that beating up a woman is okay, but that changes the situation.
I think it is
when
too.
you use a racial slur, it changes the way you react, the way you think. Sometimes instantly people just react to it. And I'm not saying it's okay for him to have done that.
Yeah.
But it does change things a little bit.
I agree.
It's like, I mean, there are emotional triggers.
Yes.
Well, let's be real. It was 3 a.m. He was drunk, and that's not an excuse either. But to me, that was more of a trigger than anything else that could have been said leading up to those events.
Probably, and he's had 2 other incidents, apparently. Well, again, no charges where he either punched a guy
And
or...
I think that's key right there. Because of the 2 other incidences, you cannot then say, well, she called me this, I went off. It kind of looks like you have a history of just going off.
Anger, right. But to be clear, the 2 other incidents allegedly are not involving women, right? They're involving another
but they
guy in a bar.
They don't frame a good individual. You know, it's not like that makes Kareem Hunt look any better than he is.
No illusion that it's the NFL or any profession is full of good individuals.
No, I agree with that, and I understand. But when you are the NFL and you are this massive organization and you bring in billions of dollars, then I do think that that is a privilege. And I don't agree that you give, these guys who have, whether they've been charged or not, committed crimes or been accused of crimes, giving them chance after chance after chance. Reuben Foster being the latest example of this outside of Kareem Hunt. I do think that's wrong. I think it's more
Chance
wrong
after
that they
chance
have
after
gotten
chance
chances.
is wrong, yeah. But technically, there's been no arrest on any of these. I mean, you can still,
In 1.2 miles, arrive at Orchard Lake Road and Lone Pine
I don't
Road.
care if he hasn't been arrested. I find this abhorrent and I won't allow it. But the NFL, that's not what don't live in a fantasy world. The NFL, it's a horribly violent business, and they are willing to accept things that you wouldn't accept in different lines of work.
See, but I can soften at the idea that he probably will.
In 1 mile, arrive at Orchard Lake.
He probably will, because the NFL's proven over and over again that they will give second chances out to, idiots like this. But to say that he deserves a second chance, I think that's going a bit too far.
Deserves, whatever, not earned, whatever. He'll get, she'll get.
Starting route to 4204 Lotus Drive.
Should get a second chance.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto Orchard Lake Road.
Is it 97136? Do you agree? Will Kareem Hunt get a second chance? Should he get a second chance in the NFL? 97-1. No better place to watch football with friends but the Wild Wings. They've got all the games, all the wall TVs, new $5 game day deals, $5 pitchers of Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller, $5 cheeseburger and fries. They've got the $5 craft and imported tallers. They've even got a cocktail menu, including $5 Bloody Marys, Long Islands, mimosas. And if you're not sure what to get the sports fan on your list, go to B-Dub's gift card right now. Buy a $25
Turn right onto
holiday gift
Orchard
card,
Lake
you
Road.
get a $5 bonus, either in restaurant or online. Get to Buffalo Wild Wings every Sunday. They have the exclusive fantasy football game with DraftKings, and you could win free wings for a year. Traditional or boneless, doesn't matter. 21 signature sauces and seasonings. Price and participation may vary, subject to restrictions, limited time only. Bottom line, when football's on, B-Dub's the place to be. It's Buffalo Wild Wings. It's wings, beer, sports.
Get the best deal on a new Chevy at Lularich Chevrolet, located at the corner of Plymouth and Haggerty Roads in Plymouth. We dig deep to find all the rebates and incentives you qualify for. Shop 24/7 at switchtolurich.com or call 877-55-CHEVY and make the switch to Lurich. Chevrolet, find new roads.
When the deadline clock is ticking, an unreliable network can cost your business money. That's why you need Comcast Business. Our gig speed network is fast, and we go beyond fast with the complete reliability of 4G LTE backup, which means that even if something like construction accidentally knocks out the power, you can still upload that big presentation, email important clients,
In 2.6 miles, turn left onto Gas Lake
your
Road.
company's bottom line. For a limited time, switch to Comcast Business and get an amazing deal on fast, reliable internet. Get 75 megabit internet for $49.95 per month for 2 years when you add 2 voice mobility lines. Just one more way Business goes beyond other providers. Call 1-800-501-6000 today. Comcast Business. Beyond fast.
Offer ends 12/31/18. Restrictions apply. New business customers only. 2-year agreement required. Early termination fee applies. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra subject to change. Connection Pro backup limited to up to 6 hours. Requires Comcast Business Internet.
DTE Energy has some good news about your bill. We're passing along our corporate tax savings to you and reducing your electric rates by 3%. And that's on top of the fact that we've maintained the cost of
Stay in the left
electricity
lane.
while other living expenses have continued to increase. At DTE, we're always working hard to ensure fair prices and help you manage monthly costs. So when we save, you save too. DTE Energy.
Come on, Dad. Loser has to take the garbage out.
While you're living your life, DTE Energy is keeping energy flowing to help you do it. We're building a smarter energy grid for the future, upgrading systems and installing sensors to detect and isolate outages so fewer customers are affected. That means safer, more reliable energy, so you can have peace of mind and a lock in your funds.
I won! Woohoo!
DTE Energy. Own your own power.
It's time to join the millions of people using Zoom video conferencing. Turn any size conference room, huddle room, or executive office into a Zoom room with flawless HD video, crystal clear audio, and instant wireless sharing. It'll even work with your existing hardware. Start your meetings with a single touch, or use Zoom's new voice command feature. Hey Zoom, start meeting. Huddle happy. Visit Zoom.us to set up your free Zoom room trial today. That's Zoom.us. Zoom video conferencing.
At Suburban Cadillac of Troy, lease the Cadillac XT5 for just $329 a month for 36 months and no security deposit. See dealer for details. Visit Suburban Cadillac of Troy or online at suburbancadillacoftroy.com. Do you have an opinion? Of course you do. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas.
You could win a pair of tickets to see the Detroit Red Wings at Little Caesars Arena. Listen each week to 97.1 The Ticket's Jamie and Stoney, morning 6 to 10, for your chance to win or guarantee your seats. Get your tickets now for all Detroit Red Wings home games at the LCA box office, all Ticketmaster hours, by phone at 313-471-7575 on the District Detroit app or from DetroitRedWings.com. Get more at 971theticket.com. The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere.
Got a little bit into the Kareem Hunt situation again. Released by the Kansas City Chiefs. He's currently on the
In 1 mile, turn left
commissioner's
onto Cass
exempt
Lake
list.
Road.
We'll see ultimately what kind of a suspension or discipline he could face from the league. I'm assuming he'll face something. I mean, Zeke Elliott was suspended, 6 games for his incident. And with the video coming out, the NFL continuing to fumble through another domestic violence or violence against women.
Yeah, that's the key. And I know it's splitting hairs, but it matters to people. This technically wouldn't be domestic violence.
It's a little tiny
If domestic
bit
violence is deeper, meaning you're in a relationship with somebody and you're asserting control over them. Fair. This, although still bad, was random people meeting on a given night.
Yeah, to me, both of them, you could probably sum them up. And again, we don't want to compare what we saw in either of those or, the situations, but drunk, fighting, hitting. I mean, that's really kind of what it boils down to. Is that fair?
Yes, but for women, domestic violence has a much deeper meaning because
I would agree with that.
It connotes a long-term period of being abused by somebody that you know intimately.
So as it pertains to Kareem Hunt, 23 years old, already a star running back in the NFL, and is a guy that has had a long career, ahead of him, but currently doesn't have a job. 1, does Kareem Hunt get a second chance? 2, should he get a second chance? 248-539-9797. Do you want to get some ticket tags? Or just go straight to the phone?
We go straight to the phone, but you answered. You said you don't think he deserves a second chance, but are you...
I don't think he should get a second chance.
But you realize he will get one.
I'll soften on the idea that he will. I hope he doesn't, but unfortunately the NFL has this track record of giving anyone, whether it's, weapons-related charges, violence, murder accusations, whatever it is, the NFL, all right, go ahead, you can play. You're good at your job. It doesn't matter. So that's the precedence for me as to why I'm unfortunately softening to the idea of him getting sacked.
Yeah, well, you soften every now and then.
That's right. It can't be hard all the time. Let's go to Mike in Waterford. You're on 97.1 The Ticket. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Bucky. Hey, Joe.
Hello, Michael.
Yes and yes to both the questions. I mean, it's not like you did anything serving. It's like you were doing the national anthem or anything like that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Please.
But yeah, I do have a kind of bone to pick. And
Okay.
careful with that word privilege. Just be careful with that word privilege. These guys have worked, their entire young lives, and in this case, a young adult life, to get to that point. And I'll bring it up for a white dude to sit on the radio and say it's a privilege to be in the NFL is just smacks of a little sanctimonious.
Well, no, it is, Mike, though. I mean, to make that kind of money, to be on that stage, to have that platform, that's a privilege.
Turn left onto Gas Lake Road.
NFL through hard work.
Right.
Mike, I'm not taking anything away. Well, hold on, Mike. I'm not taking anything away from the work that they put in. Obviously, they earned the opportunity to get to the professional level in the game of football. There's no denying that. But to be on that level, to have the voice and the following and the money, that is absolutely a privilege that if you don't,
No, it's not.
If you don't take advantage of it, you can have it taken away.
No, privilege is the wrong word. The caller is right.
That's all.
It's completely the wrong
Be careful with
word.
that.
Privilege is something you're granted. Privilege is like you grew up a privileged life and your daddy gave you the job or gave you the... That's privilege. This is earned. Now, it's saying you don't have a right to work in the NFL.
Maybe that's the right word. Fine. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with Mike. It was, horrible what he did. He should pay his penalty, even if that's a weekend in jail or whatever. But no, he deserves, pay your debt to society, and there will be somebody. He's too young and too good not to get an opportunity to play again.
Right, and what's the point, thanks for the call, Mike, what's the point of having people be punished in American society and pay their debt if you don't get to pay the debt? Like, Michael Vick paid a debt. He went to jail for whatever it was, 6 months or a year.
Another example.
But once you pay the debt, if you're not allowed to resume certain, like making a living, then what is the point of extracting a debt from somebody? When you pay a debt, you paid it off, and now you're should be allowed. If what you did was so incredibly heinous, then the debt will be significant, and you'll never get a chance to work again.
Because it's a privilege to pay off a debt.
Oh, stop it now, please.
Getting into semantics here now.
Gotta be careful with what words you use.
No, but I do hate the word privilege. I do. Because people use it the wrong way. And when the caller said it struck me like it does get thrown around too easily.
Do you feel?
I'm fine with saying it's not your right.
Do you feel privileged to be on the radio right now?
No, I worked hard to get here. No, I actually didn't work hard. I think that was no. But it is not a right. That's the difference to be on the radio. Hold on.
That's not the same word. That's like when they talk about voting. The question is that a right or a privilege? Meaning it's two opposite words.
Yeah. You know what Wojo feels privileged to be able to do? To cover Jim Harbaugh on a daily basis. That is some kind of a...
No. You really want to play a word game? I'll play a damn word game with you. It's not a privilege to cover sports in Detroit. Oh, yeah.
It's just an honor.
But I feel privileged that for many years I have been able to cover sports and relate my thoughts and insight to people. There, okay?
Insight.
Believe it or not, once I had an insight.
Bunky feels privileged to have hit a hole-in-one before.
Yeah, there it is, yeah. No.
Actually, my 1-year anniversary was Sunday for my first time on.
But you don't have a right to do that. He was telling me the other day, Sully.
Those are two opposite words,
I
right?
know,
And privilege.
I have a right to celebrate it.
and a right to not celebrate it as you were supposed to, apparently. Exactly. What do you mean? Buying rounds for everybody?
I have no idea what you're talking
Well,
about.
he was telling me the other day that he feels privileged to work with. That is very touching.
That's very nice.
It's very, very nice.
We all should feel privileged to work here at 97.1. All of us.
Okay, we don't have that right.
Man, I work with a bunch of liars. Let's go to Brian on a cell here on that 7 on the ticket. Hey, Brian.
Hey guys, asking myself the wrong question, or asking the wrong question. The question should be, what level of second chance should someone like this get? Because if you just want to turn into a homeless person and be deprived of all employment opportunities in this country, no. But if he's supposed to go right back to the NFL in the limelight and get, all the hype and fame and glory.
In 1 mile, continue onto North Cass Lake Road.
Especially if you guys saw the game last night with Jason Witten had absolutely no chance. He was absolutely against having players like that. And Ruben Foster, which is the example he gave, should now have been picked up by the Redskins. And, I'm just wondering what you guys thought.
Brian, when Jason Witten said that on the broadcast, did he mention Greg Hardy of his own Cowboys?
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Did he say he was opposed to it? Because I don't think he asked that. No?
Witten did not say that. He didn't say anything about Elliott or Hardy on the broadcast.
Exactly.
I don't think he did say yesterday his family and his experiences with that domestic violence was very strong and, it hit close to home with him.
Brian, your point is correct that you have to figure out the level of second chance, but that's what we do all the time. Don't take the easy way out and say, nope, no second chance. Then every sentence for every crime would be the same. Like, you did that because you served 5 years in jail. So do you. There are levels of punishment and levels of what is allowed to have a second chance, I think. And that's why I
Use the middle lane to continue onto North Cass Lake Road.
And, not him, ever, not anybody ever. I do think you have to look at it case by case.
Yeah, and there's different levels of it. And again, you don't want to get into, well, it was a DUI versus domestic violence, or it was a drug charge, versus.
But sadly, Kyle,
beating a
that
guy up.
happens every
Continue
day.
straight,
And I
then
don't
take a
want to go
slight
here,
left turn onto
but it
Highland
happens
Road.
on a race, base by base. You talk about case,
No,
case
it
by
does.
case.
It totally
happens.
does. And it matters, too, what the quote-unquote crime is and what a position you're in. Like,
Oh, yeah.
if you're a school bus driver and you get a DUI, you probably can't be a school bus driver anymore, right?
Yeah, I would agree.
So there are different levels of everything. Now, if he, I don't know, beat a kid or whatever, he should never be allowed to work in a child care center. But in the NFL, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of violent people in the NFL.
Quick ticket text.
Use the
Cody
left
probably
lane to
had
take a
hole in
slight
one
left
at a
turn
par
onto
3 course,
Highland
or
Road.
Better yet, putt. No. It was 140 yards.
Jeez.
Uphill. And you couldn't even see the hole, honestly. Just barely a little bit of the flag. A little crosswind. It was a soft 9-iron. I plunked up there.
Take a
made
slight
great
left
contact.
turn.
That was the barbell when you bought everybody a
It
drink.
landed about 6 to
As
8
per
feet
custom.
short and just rolled right in the cup. It was
How high
tremendous
was the
ball.
barbell as per custom?
There were only 4 or 5 people in there, and they denied our offer to get them a couple of drinks. So,
See, you notice the ego thing Kyle always does, though, of saying it was a soft 9. I didn't even hit my 9 full.
well, I can hit my 9 like 155, 160. I'm just saying.
Soft 9 would be impressive. To hit a soft 9.
And to be able to get in the hole.
That'd be very impressive.
97.
Jeez. Well, guys, if you're looking to save some money on your wireless bill, I'm telling you, look into Xfinity Mobile. It's worth your time to at least go to Xfinity.com, browse around, and look into this because it's going to save you a lot of money, especially if you have a family plan. So, if you have Xfinity Internet already, or if you're going to get Xfinity Internet, that means you automatically get 5 lines
In 3 miles,
and
turn
text
right onto
included
Airport
for free
Road.
with Xfinity Mobile. All you'll pay for is data. Shared data plan, unlimited data plan, whatever you want to choose, plenty of options. But it's a great deal, especially for families. Man, I switched over to Xfinity Mobile about a year ago, actually right now, and it's fantastic. The number one question I get from people is, hey, I have a big carrier service right now. Will the service change when I switch to Xfinity Mobile? It's great service. It's 4G LTE. There's also tons of Wi-Fi hotspots. Look into this. I'm sure it can save you a lot of money on your wireless bill. 1-800-XFINITY, Xfinity.com, or drop into an Xfinity store today and check out Xfinity Mobil for you and your family.
This report brought to you by Levita Massage. A crash leaves only the right lane open. I-94 eastbound at 75. There's backups from at least Memorial. And emergency patching crews on 75 northbound between 12 Mile and Coolidge. One lane is open with backups from 9 Mile. Buying gifts during the holidays can be stressful. That's why Levita Massage is offering you the perfect solution. Receive $50 in bonus cards with a purchase of $150 in gift cards. To find one of Levita's 15 locations, visit LevitaMassage.com. I'm Michelle Pena on the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Jamie and Stoney. Mornings. Coming up Wednesday at 6:35, your chance to win tickets to the Tiger Fest. And at 9:30, he's Urban Meyer's replacement. Not really, it's Wednesdays with Woj. Jamie and Stoney. Mornings, 6 to 10.
If you're interested in getting out of your old car and into a new SUV with no monthly payments till March 2019, turn up your radio now.
You should be driving a Kia. Summit Place Kia. Summit Place Kia.
Over mileage on your lease, upside down in your loan, Summit Place Kia will help terminate your current lease or loan and get you approved in a new Kia SUV with no monthly payments until March 2019. The Summit Place Kia in Clinton Township and Summit Place Kia in Auburn Hills can get you approved for not just one, but two 2019 Kia Souls for just $222 per month, for two 2019 Kia Sportage SUVs for one low payment of $333 per month. Credit amnesty is back. Bring home $350 a week. Our lenders can get you approved with no monthly payments until March 2019. At Summit Place Kia in Clinton Township and Summit Place Kia in Auburn Hills. Call 1-800-NEW-KIAs or SummitPlaceKia.com. Basis 39 plus tax and tag. No security deposit, negative credit, no financing until subject to lender approval expires 1/2/19.
Ho, ho, ho. Everyone knows that Kris Kringle is the Santa of the North Pole, but here in Michigan, Mother Waddles plays the role of Santa to thousands of needy families year-round. In fact, Mother Waddles has been helping the poorest of the poor for over 60 years. And now you can become one of Mother Waddles' elves by donating your car today. The time is running out. You must donate your car before December 31st if you want that year-end Blue Book value tax deduction as a stocking stuffer. So if you have an extra car and you're considering donating it, call Mother Waddles at 313-WADDLES and tell them that you want to be one of Mother Waddles' elves. That number again is 313-WADDLES, or you can donate your car online at motherwaddles.org. And on behalf of the Mother Waddles mission, we wish everyone a very blessed holiday season.
Making the right hire is a lot of little things that really add up.
How do I know I've made a great hire? I listen for feedback.
Plus 6 points.
I'll hear, Gene, the team couldn't be happier.
Plus 10 points.
Or, Gene, the team let the air get your tires.
Minus 20 points.
Then someone said, Gene, try Indeed.
Plus 30 points.
Millions of great candidates visit Indeed every day, and screener questions help me create my short list of applicants fast.
Post your job today at Indeed.com/hire. Indeed, the world's #1 job site. Source.com score total visits.
This hour of the Mike Valenti Show is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding or 1-800-LOW-RATE.
And not to mention the shedding, I was vacuuming the carpet 3 times a week, but it was scratching all night long, bouncing on the side of the bed, keeping me awake the whole entire night from all the scratching and chewing. It kind of makes you neurotic.
Does your dog itch, scratch, stink, or shed like crazy?
Sound and the sounds of fur all over the place.
Come to Dinovite for help.
DINOVITE.com.
If you want the dog to be healthy, you gotta feed it something healthy.
Dinovite is nutrition. The omega-3 fatty acids, flaxseed, zinc, alfalfa.
Our vitamins and enzymes replace the nutrients cooked out of most commercial dog foods.
He gobbles it up. He's not up all night scratching. His shedding is minimal, and it is such a pleasure to have my calm, relaxed, non-shedding puppy back. And I have to thank Dinovite for that.
Don't let your dog itch, scratch, stink, or shed like crazy.
Come to Dinovite for help.
859-428-1000.
859-428